Memorial and had the opportunity to work with Robert Dole, who was the volunteer national chairman.
We raised over $4.2 million for the renovation and restoration of the buildings. And the fact that the daughters gave so generously and we could do so many wonderful things to the buildings.
My President General's project began the creation of a new digital database designed to improve operations and provide member access. The work of our genealogy department was expedited with the digitization of 800,000 applications and the accompanying 9 million support documents.
My primary goal when I was elected President General was to complete the digitization project that was begun in the previous administration. That was a continuing President General's project. A few of the proudest moments were the dedication ceremony of the Marian Anderson commemorative stamp, and it was a wonderful opportunity for there to be a wonderful relationship established between the DAR and Ms. Anderson's family.
Certainly proud of the work we did on the President General's project, especially work on the North Terrace with the flooding and stone deterioration. It was in critical need of work. We were able to, under the terrace, to build a 2,300 square foot vault just beneath that surface for collections of the society, and that was a wealth of storage space.
As crazy as it seems, Washington, D.C. experienced an earthquake. When they did the assessment of the DAR library ley-light ceiling, they discovered not damage from the earthquake, but damage from time. And our members who love Our House Beautiful so much came through with over $2 million to support the restoration of the DAR library ley-light.
Most fun activities that we implemented was our Celebrate America committee. When we met, we challenged our members to try to come up with 1 million hours of community service a year. We just asked them to record the hours they're already doing in their community. And what astonished us is the enthusiasm that the chapters developed while working together in these community projects, how they became better acquainted with their own members. And then our first year, we had over 4,760,000 hours of community service.
My advice is to enjoy every minute, yeah. Work hard and enjoy it, yeah.
I think one thing is very important, and that is to approach your leadership as an opportunity for service, and to surround yourself with wonderful people who will help you to accomplish that.
I think it's important for people who are going to take on leadership positions to remember that their goal should be to work for the very best of the organization, to always keep in mind what the mission is, and to do their very best for DAR. I think any President General who's going to take that role needs to know that she's got to put on her running shoes and get on the track, and she won't get off for 3 years.
Always be true to yourself, and when you make a decision about anything, always be certain of what that decision will reflect on as far as the National Society is concerned, and also what influence it might have on other daughters at the time. So when you look in the mirror, be true to yourself and always think about others.
I hope every member will consider becoming a leader, whether it's in her chapter or her state or the national level. What I would encourage them to do is to learn as much as you can about the DAR. Take advantage of every opportunity. Go to all those meetings, go to the workshops and the seminars, and learn as much as possible. But it's not possible to serve as President General without the full support of your family. That it truly is the biggest sacrifice, is the time with my family that I'm missing. They are completely supportive because they know that this is a rare privilege that I have for 3 years, and I'm enjoying every bit of it.
The most rewarding things as a member of DAR has been the association with ladies from all over the United States and through the units overseas. The friendships made have been just precious and dear, and I think every member will feel that way about the friendships.
The 125th anniversary is the perfect time to reflect, on the energy and the mindset of our founders.
One of the things that I feel has occurred over the past 25 years is that the DAR has been able to better accommodate the busy women who are working outside the home, women who have so many things going on in their lives. I think we've done a wonderful job of accommodating them in terms of an organization.
Celebrating the 125th anniversary of the society, I can't help but think back over the years and reflect on all the leaders that we've had and all the members that have done so much over the years, and their dedication to the work of the society. It's really amazing when you think about it, that a small group of women organized this society in 1890, and yet many of their goals are still being sought after today, and we're working towards making this a continuing better society.
My involvement in DAR has always been spurred by the values of the organization and the friendships that I've made there. I have to say that one of the things that DAR allowed me to do is emulate the very best of the people I met.
I've often wondered as we were planning our Quasquicentennial celebration what our founders would think of us from 125 years ago when they began to have the vision for this organization and make plans for it. What would they think if they were to come back and see this society now and see how it's grown, see what wonderful care we've taken of these buildings, which they had the vision for? I know that our founders would be so proud that our society has grown, that we're continuing to be a vital part of this country, that we're holding dear to our missions of historic preservation, education, and patriotism, and that most of all, we're still honoring God, home, and country as we serve united in these United States. 125 years ago when our founders met for the first time, they determined we needed a fireproof building and managed to not only raise some money, but build this beautiful complex of buildings. The Guardian Trust campaign is the way for today's DAR to provide for tomorrow's DAR. Now is the time to create this endowment fund to preserve our buildings for the future.
When our founders and the early leaders of the DAR, they had the courage to step out in faith and to bit by bit buy the property, and then stone by stone they built the building. And they didn't get the roof on for the First Continental Congress. And when they finally finished it, they realized that every one of the Presidents General involved had been supportive and willing to promote the project.
Certainly our younger daughters that are daughters now, and those that will become members in the future, will always be proud of these buildings. To know the history of that small band of women that built these buildings is just incredible, that story, and we all want to continue that legacy. All of our members are proud to say that this is buildings that were built and maintained by women.
We can proudly say that we not only have a large collection of personal artifacts from the American Revolution, we have one of the largest collection of genealogical libraries in the world. We have a fabulous DAR museum that we share with school children every week that never have an opportunity to see museums otherwise. Constitution Hall has nearly 1 million visitors a year. It's the largest concert hall in the metropolitan D.C. area. Most of all, our founders had a vision for a home. We have a home right here at 1776 D Street.
When you think of preserving these buildings, I think you have to remember what we have in this building, those beautiful period rooms. Think of the Americana room and all of those precious documents, all of the furnishings throughout our buildings. Just think of the buildings, the architecture itself. That preservation effort is awesome. it is something that we're committed to doing, and it takes resources to do that. We have inherited these, and it's up to us to protect and preserve them.
I think my first impression of a visit to 1776 D Street was that the entire complex of buildings was absolutely overwhelming. And then experiences of being in Constitution Hall at the meetings and the opening night and National Defense Night ceremonies. I think that all of these things for a young DAR member were very impressionable experiences because it was an overwhelming thing to be there for the first time.
Well, most of the time, a President General has not had the opportunity to make a choice because of the needs of the maintenance of our headquarters. A President General should not be forced to take that on as her project. Our President General should take out projects that go beyond our headquarters, out into the world around us. What has been done in the past is there to remain. What will be done in today's world will be there to remain in future years. So everything we've done has not been in vain. So it is high time that we create some kind of an endowment that will preserve those buildings for years to come.
It would be wonderful to have that endowment so you didn't have each administration have to have a project to raise funds for this, to prepare this building or do that building or anything else like that. So that's all taken care of so they can go ahead and do marvelous things, more things with the students, the education and conservation and restoration.
And I see this Guardian Trust campaign as one that may take several administrations to raise the money, but our members will realize that they're doing the same thing today that our early members did in order to build the buildings, and they're building a fund, the Guardian Trust Fund, that will take care of our buildings forever.
Can you imagine what we would be able to do as an organization if we didn't have to worry about where the funds are coming from to maintain our beautiful buildings? Can you imagine what we could do on the national level, on the state level, and in our local communities in the way of programs and projects? So I invite you, each and every one of you members who love this organization, who are committed to preserving what we have for future generations, to join me in supporting the Guardian Trust campaign.
My hope, my vision, is that we will have this wonderful endowment campaign, and that 125 years our buildings will be as beautiful then as they are now. I want my granddaughter to come here in 18 years when she's a member and be proud of these buildings that we've taken good care of. I want my great-granddaughter and my great-great-granddaughters to come with their members and also share in our vision and say, my great-grandma took part in this. She helped keep these buildings as beautiful as they are.
What this organization needs first and foremost is a home.
Built by women, managed by women, run by women.
What our founders built, we must preserve.
It should be the finest building ever owned by women.
This is about more than just one President General and one project.
Now is the time for an endowment to preserve our fantastic home.
This Guardian Trust campaign is about taking care of the vision of our founders. 125 years later, we have the opportunity to not only preserve and restore this building, but to make sure that it is still as beautiful 125 years from now as it is today. Please join me in giving to the Guardian Trust campaign for future generations. Almost 1 million women have joined the society since its founding. We want to show the hundreds of thousands or even millions of hours they have given in service to their communities, and to show that they are passionate about their preservation of our history, promotion of quality education, and of showing their patriotic pride in America.
The Celebrate America initiative was created in honor of the 125th anniversary of the Daughters of the American Revolution. It encourages members to become involved in community service and to record their hours to help highlight the mission of the service organization.
We decided to call it Celebrate America because it's our way to show how DAR gives back to our communities. We have such a history of service within the organization, and we are so willing to share our time and talents with others to make America an even better place.
DAR members have answered the call for service throughout the group's history. In the late 19th century, the newly formed organization helped found the Army Nurse Corps at the onset of the Spanish-American War. For decades, the DAR supported the mission of the Red Cross in times of crisis, and members worked with newly arrived immigrants on Ellis Island.
What if we challenged our members to 1 million hours over the 3 years? And that seemed a little scary. I did the math and divided it by our number of members. Well, what if we challenged them to 1 million hours a year? And so as we quickly exceeded that goal, we realized we underestimated the daughters and how hard they're working nationwide. So now we've set a new goal of 10 million hours for the administration, and I think we may have once again underestimated our members.
DAR members have long been involved in community service. Now, through Celebrate America, they are also logging their hours to tell the story of how DAR gives back to America.
We have received hundreds of stories of how our members are working in their communities worldwide. We have a member in Arkansas who has her therapy dog called Stormy, and she takes Stormy to a local elementary school to help students who are having trouble with reading. One of my other favorite stories is a 70-year-old member in Louisiana who wanted to draw attention as part of an organization to the number of children in foster care in Louisiana. So what did she do? She rappelled down a building. One of our members in Massachusetts works with a VA-sponsored program called Waves for the Brave. They take veterans who have amputations, take them to the beach, and let them surf. And then this lady served as a catcher in the water. So if they fell, if they had any problems, she was there to catch them and bring them in.
Whether DAR members are escorting World War II veterans on honor flights, caring for historic sites, helping bring awareness to health issues, or working with underserved youth, the Daughters are celebrating America through service to their communities.
The beauty of the Celebrate America program is the cumulative effect it has. However we're doing it, we are making a difference, and that's the story we want to be able to tell.
Knowing that other people care and that other people are out there wanting to do something good in their community, I think that's really powerful.
As DAR members, when we think of service, it's very broad, and it is from the gifts that each person has to contribute.
When you volunteer, not only are you taking all of the talents and the experiences that you have and putting them to work in the community, but you're also building up the community at the same time.
We want a society founded on service. That was a quotation taken directly from Eugenia Washington, one of our founders. And over the last 125 years, that is exactly what has happened. DAR members have been involved in service to their communities from the beginning of the organization, and we continue to do that today. DAR itself is a very large organization. Almost 3,000 chapters in every state of the Union, as well as in numerous countries across the world. Those 177,000 women, wherever they find themselves, can impact their communities in very positive ways. So it starts from a very small effort. It might be a member recognizing the need that their community needs a food pantry, and she decides to organize it. She's making a difference in her community because one person saw the need, and decided to act on it?
So I've been volunteering with Carpenter Shelter, I believe, for about 8.5 years. So now I generally volunteer on Sunday mornings. My very favorite responsibility is announcing breakfast. And it's my sole job to wake up the residents on Sunday mornings and tell them what an amazing breakfast is waiting for them.
Associations in the community and community groups and the DAR and many other service organizations in our community really do make a difference, and we try and build as many connections to them as possible, recognizing that we do have a shared interest, healthy, strong communities.
DAR only recently formed the Special Projects Grants Program at the national level, but DAR Daughters have been helping their communities for the past 125 years. Matching fund grants of up to $10,000 are awarded in the areas of historic preservation, education, and patriotism. Over the past few years, DAR has awarded over $250,000 annually in support of local activities.
The Bath Community Library was founded in 1701, and it was founded because someone in England sent books to the St. Thomas Parish, which is here in Bath. And it started then, and it's been going ever since. The DAR grant was one that would fund technology, computer technology. What we wanted to do was to get more computers so that we could offer classes. We even bought new computers for the staff. They had problems even checking out books sometimes, so now they're able to serve the patrons so much better because of the computer technology that the DAR grant paid for.
Without the support of the DAR Special Grant Program, we would not be able to offer computer classes. We wouldn't be able to have room to bring in additional books as we were cramped before. Patrons' attendance has increased. We have community functions here. All of this we would be without the support of the DAR.
Free Minds uses the tools of books, a book discussion, and creative writing to build a brotherhood and to enable these young men to see new possibilities for their futures. That is what I love about the DAR, like how it's so firmly planted that literacy and education is the way to change the world. It's hope, it's power. And so that started us off, that special projects grant on our Books Across the Miles. And we have to report today, it's amazingly successful.
We met Free Minds when they were just starting to grow. They work with incarcerated youth, and many of them are illiterate or close to that. And as a chapter, we were trying to find things that we could do and be a part and make an impact and have fun. So it just really came all together. For DAR to be involved in Free Minds or in similar activities where we're working with parts of the community that really many people have given up on. That's very rewarding.
I'm very grateful for DAR's support, and I know our members are too, because we get all the books. And, without the books, there wouldn't be a book club. DAR is an organization that accepts them. They know that they made a mistake, but they also believe in them to the point of their continual support.
For a person like me that come from deep in the streets, like I didn't know anything about positive life. I always looked at criminal activity as life. So once I was able to read and comprehend, I took off from there. I became a positive individual, and that's what I want to continue to be, a positive individual. And it's great for y'all to help.
The capability that I have is to reach out to all of our program managers out in the field, and I simply ask them that question: how are DAR members making a difference in your facility? And in literally a matter of hours, I had emails flooding in telling me about the stories. The impact that DAR has on the veteran community today is very important, because the DAR members continue to come into our VA hospitals and serve in a number of capacities. That gives veterans today an opportunity to remember that there is an organization and there is a community that cares about them and remembers their sacrifice and service to America.
What I like most about DAR's objectives is that its focus is really on giving back to the community around you. I know the three focuses are historic preservation, education, and patriotism, and I feel like those three focuses really align a lot with the volunteer activities that I want to be involved in.
DAR support has been an ability for us as a small organization to expand our reach much farther than we ever thought we could.
It's important for each person to find a way to give back, to be able to volunteer. We are members of a community. We need to be there. We can be there. And we have to look for those opportunities.
Everywhere, DAR members are making a difference in so many different ways across our VA community, and it's heartwarming to be able to get those stories come flooding in so quickly with immediate recollection of how DAR has contributed to the work of VA.
What I am so attracted to about the DAR is how we pull together women of common interests in historic preservation and education and patriotism. And we do real work with real impact and have a great time doing it. Personally, I was attracted to the three key mission areas because of that connection to history, about my family's history, and understanding more about how we're all interconnected and how each one of our patriots made such a difference in their own way, and now we are carrying that torch, and we want to carry it into the future.
Women working together for America, sharing a bond that has lasted for generations. These are the Daughters of the American Revolution, dedicated to their love of God, home, and country.
I'm very proud to be a member of the DAR because it encompasses all that I believe in.
More than 2 centuries after their patriot ancestors founded this nation, today's DAR is still preserving the ideals that made America great by serving communities across the country.
You get this wonderful feeling at the end of the day that I have accomplished something. I have made a difference. And the people's lives that you touched are infinitely more enriched because DAR has walked into their lives.
The DAR's commitment to America begins with its newest citizens. Today's daughters attend naturalization ceremonies like this one in Houston, Texas. It's a moment the Ramirez family has dreamed about, watching their daughter Cindy become an American.
The first time they say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States as citizens of the United States, it is a moving experience. It reminds us of how fortunate we are to have lived in this country for so many generations.
The DAR has supported immigrants since the days of Ellis Island, providing them with a citizenship manual and a warm welcome.
And we want them to understand that we're glad that they're citizens and we recognize the commitment that they've made.
They made us feel that we're no different, that we belong, and that's very important for us.
This day is a very blessed day for me. I've been waiting for this day.
To see their appreciation and to see their joy, I'm grateful to be able to share the day with them.
The DAR has been proudly serving the public since 1890, when it was founded as an organization for women who are direct descendants of Revolutionary War patriots. Today's DAR is one of the largest service groups with 168,000 members and 3,000 chapters in the United States and abroad. Each year, daughters meet for Continental Congress at their Washington, D.C. headquarters. But the DAR is more than its pageantry, history, and beautiful buildings. Its members make it unique.
The DAR member of today is definitely not a fence sitter.
She's very well educated. She is a professional. She is the retiree. She is the stay-at-home mom.
People think that DAR is for old ladies. My slogan is, it's not your great-grandmother's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
We have women of all color, of all ethics.
The diversity in DAR really attracted me to the organization because it's a really great group of women who are very dynamic and have a wide range of skills and experiences, and I've really learned a lot from them.
Some of the most remarkable women that you will ever hope to meet are here in DAR. They're just fabulous to work with.
The DAR is growing and it's changing, and I want to be a part of that change.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
Today's Daughters are a diverse group with a common goal. Their mission is to promote patriotism, education, and historic preservation.
It is the spirit of DAR, the spirit of patriotism, the spirit of service, wanting to do something for someone else.
We can make an impact in this country, and I think that the more people can hear about DAR and the more people can know what we do, the more impact we can actually make.
The DAR's patriotism is felt every day in the nation's veterans hospitals, like these facilities in Nashville, Tennessee, and San Francisco, California, where DAR volunteers spend thousands of hours visiting patients.
I heard you were handsome and debonair, and they weren't lying. What an honor to meet you.
That's too kind of me.
DAR members bring these veterans who fought for America gifts and a message from the heart.
I get to say to them, thank you. I'm thinking of you. We love you. We appreciate what you do. I don't think they hear that enough. I don't think we can ever say thank you enough. We're backed up by thousands of other DAR women who feel the same way. And that's the beauty of it. There's a power behind that. And the guys and the women feel it.
I appreciate it. It's pretty cherished. Shows people care. We're here for a reason. And it's nice to know that people think about it.
Veterans can depend on DAR members to give their time and money. The California DAR is donating Liberty carts like this one to transport disabled veterans around VA medical centers.
If we can show our troops by even small gestures that we support them, that we respect them, and we recognize what they've done, we've done a great deal.
We thank them very, very much.
Today's Daughters are also working to benefit our troops overseas through projects like So Much Comfort. This grassroots group, headquartered near Dayton, Ohio, adapts clothing for injured soldiers who've worn hospital gowns for months. It relies on volunteers like these Ohio Daughters to help sew and ship thousands of garments.
It's something I can do. I can't go over there and hold their hands, but I can sew something to help them out and give them some dignity.
This gives them back their life. And what more can you do?
Whenever there is a need, today's Daughters are there supporting America's military. The DAR Project Patriot Committee assembles care packages for wounded troops. Virginia daughter Bridget Ward knows how much these comfort items mean. She's delivered packages to fellow troops in Landstuhl, Germany.
I'm proud to be a member of the Armed Services of the United States, but I'm honored to be a daughter of the American Revolution.
And then there's Texas daughter Pamela Marshall. For this mother of 2 sons serving in combat areas overseas, DAR's patriotic mission is deeply personal.
As a mother, my heart is full. And as a citizen, I'm extremely grateful.
It is DAR support for education that gives thousands of young people hope for a better life. In places like Grant, Alabama, a mountain community with few opportunities until the DAR built a school here in 1924.
Ladies from all over the United States gave the funds to build those buildings. It's just an amazing story.
Today, the Kate Duncan Smith DAR School has 1,300 students in grades K through 12. KDS is one of 6 schools nationwide partially funded with DAR donations. These students not only get an education with an emphasis on patriotism, they also receive personal attention from DAR members.
They don't just teach you from the textbooks, but they help you with real life problems too.
It fills my heart with so much joy and gratefulness and pride in this school. I really can't express it, and I appreciate it so much because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be the person I am today.
I would say thank you, DAR, because you have built not only a school, you have built a community that will continue to thrive for many generations and years to come.
KDS senior and musician Lindsay Atchley will be able to go to college thanks to the DAR.
It's inspired me, I guess, to encourage other people and to make a difference, or just be a good citizen.
You can reach out and help a child to make a difference in their lives. They in turn will make a difference in the life of our country.
Today's daughters work with schools and literacy programs across the country. They recognize young people with scholarships and good citizenship awards. These New Jersey students are winners of the DAR annual essay contest, which helps children learn about history. DAR education programs also go far beyond the classroom.
Welcome to the Pink Ribbon House. You ladies are in for a special treat today.
Texas chapters gave tours of this designer-decorated Pink Ribbon House in Houston, owned by Royce Hassel and his wife Sylvia, a breast cancer survivor. The tours raised more than $500,000 for medical research.
We can help educate members and other people about the prevention and early detection for breast cancer, and just in general help them know more about how breast cancer can affect their lives.
To have them volunteer so many hours for free, it was a big deal. It was very touching to me.
The DAR is dedicated to preserving America's historic landmarks, places like Meadow Garden in Augusta, Georgia. Built around 1790, this was the home of George Walton, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence.
It's important that we preserve this history and that we learn to appreciate our past, and it will hopefully give us courage and insight to move forward and to be better citizens.
Georgia Daughters not only maintain this property, but they've also launched a campaign to attract tours so more people can learn about George Walton's contributions.
And this is one way we can teach our children that there were men and women who were willing to sacrifice their homes and their lives and their property to give us the freedom that we have.
The DAR has preserved hundreds of local properties and placed markers at historical sites across the nation. Its library also preserves one of the largest collections of genealogy records. To join the DAR, women must trace their lineage to a Revolutionary War patriot, any soldier or civilian who aided the cause. But with the help of DAR genealogists and the Internet, getting started on the research isn't hard.
We discover new patriots every day, patriots of all backgrounds. And there are a lot of people here who are willing to help you find what you need.
You can go to them, ask them for anything. You can share. It's just beautiful.
For Tennessee daughter Pazetta Millette, it turned out to be a fascinating journey of discovery.
I was so excited, I couldn't sleep.
Not only did she find relatives she never knew, but she also uncovered family history lost for generations, history that can now be passed on to her children and grandchildren.
To see what your ancestor did, the contribution that they made, history just comes to life.
Today's daughters are not only preserving the past, they also care about America's future. These seal pups were rescued along the California coast. Marine mammal centers treat these injured animals and return them to the wild. It's one of many conservation programs the DAR supports. However they choose to serve, today's daughters are committed to their mission.
To me personally, it means making an impact in my community and being right there and just learning and growing. And it's just been an amazing experience in my life.
Like many women, Lindsay Whitty is balancing the demands of a busy life. She joined a chapter that meets on Saturdays to accommodate members' needs.
Everybody can find a niche, and everybody can find their particular place that they fit in the best. I just think as a young woman especially, you need an outlet for yourself. You need something to do that will make you feel good about yourself. You'll find good friends, and you'll be able to also give back.
I'm today's DAR. I'm today's DAR. I'm today's DAR.
For today's daughters, DAR membership offers so many rewards.
You will meet ladies who you will become friends with for the rest of your life. And you just make friends all over the United States and even all over the world.
Their friendship and knowing them will add a new layer and a new dimension to your life.
This is really what's kept me going. It's what keeps me young. It keeps me interested.
We have a lot of fun, let me tell you, we really do.
It fills your heart and soul. Every little pocket of your heart and soul can be filled by something that DAR offers you.
And to know that you are united with 100,000 plus women, it's incredible.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
I'm today's DAR.
Today's DAR is carrying on its tradition of patriotism and service, giving its best to America.
We are fortunate to be Americans, and it is up to us to continue the legacy that our founders began and to make this a better country.
What do you guys want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
1, 2, ready, go. Gonna pull the stops, gonna make it go. Drop down, gagged and bound, just sitting down and getting nowhere. You're living on a wing and a prayer. Gonna put them legs together. You know it's now or never. You're building a
What do you guys want to do now?
I'm waiting for Dee. Right in there. All right. I'm Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City, Nevada. All right. And I can't help it. Today I passed you on the street, and my heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Somebody else stood by your side, and he looked so satisfied. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. A picture from the past comes slowly stealing as I brushed your arm. I walked so close to you. Suddenly I got that old time feeling. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. I miss you. I can't help it. I'm still in love with you. Today I passed you on the street. My heart fell at your feet. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. So satisfied, I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. It's hard to know another's lips will kiss you and hold you the way I used to do. Heaven only knows how much I miss you. I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. No, I can't help it if I'm still in love with you. Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City. You wouldn't read my letter if I don't. You asked me not to. goes wild. You gave up the only one that ever and went back to that one side of life. And went back to that one side of life. Yeah, all right. We've had cards and letters coming in from all across the Fruity Plains. Let's hear this song. That's my leader. There's a long black train coming down the line, waiting off the shore with a long black cry. Rails of sin only remain. Watch out, brother, for that long black train.
Replace it. One more time. G. Are you ready, dear Tony?
I'm ready. What are we doing?
One more time.
One more
G.
time. All right.
I wonder what the power is that you have over me. I guess I'd never belong to love, just your memory. And I make a vow each time you live, that this will draw the line. And you come back, and just like now, I'm falling one more time. One more time, my lips will kiss you. gone with a memory left behind. I just know it when you go, I'll be lonely one more time. Your newness makes me waken, and I'll give in to you. And I'm doing all the things I said that I wouldn't do. All the line, and you come back, and just like now, I'm calling one more time. One more time. My lips may kiss you one more time. My arms will hold you, but it won't be long until you're gone with a memory left behind. I just know it when you go, I'll be lonely one more time. I just know that when you go, I'll be lonely one more time. Yeah! Little Ray Pritch. Right. Hey, there was another verse to that song. Yo, big verse.
Oh, it's Maureen back there. Whoa, hey, Maureen.
Over here to sit.
Oh, Larry's here too, huh?
Mama's over here.
I thought I'd just walk on by. Today, yeah. Are we ready? If I see you tomorrow,
7 Spanish angels. Give me 1 second, Chuck. 7 Spanish angels. 7 Spanish.
Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City, Nevada. And 7 little Spanish angels. He looked down into her brown eyes, said, say a prayer for me. She threw her arms around him, whispered, God will keep us free. They could hear the riders coming. He said, this is my last fight. If they take me back to Texas, they won't take me back alive. Everybody. There were 7 Spanish angels at the altar of the sun. They were praying for the lovers in the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Please forgive me, I can't make it without my man. She knew that gun was empty, she knew she couldn't win. Her final prayer was answered when the rifle fired again. In the valley of the gun. When the battle stopped and the smoke cleared, there was thunder from the throne. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. 7 Spanish angels took another angel home. Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City.
Ready? Well, I'm thinking of my who is saving for see. And I'm thinking Daily in the key of A. That's G2 if you like it.
Wake up this
By the way, I'm D. Duggar from pipe welder from Duster, Texas.
That's my leader.
Okay, Katie Daly, that's enough. Be nice. Well, come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katie do. Can't you hear us calling Katie Daly? I wanna drink that good old Mountain Dew. With her old man, she came from Tipperary in the pioneer days of 1842. Her old man was shot in Tucson City for the making of his good old Mountain Dew. Come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Can't you hear us calling Katie Daly? I wanna drink that good old Mountain Dew. Wake up and play attention, Katie Daly. I'm a judge that's gonna sentence you. All the boys that court have drunk no whiskey, and to tell the real time drink a needle too. Come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katie Dew. Can't you hear us calling Katie Daly? I wanna drink that good old Mountain Dew. Yahoo! Go off the trail, make good old Katie Daly. That 37 the gates stay open a while. An angel came for old Katie Daly and took us far across the great divide. Come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katie Dew. She'll never more be coming down the mountain, and will never more drink the Mountain Dew. Yeah, come on down the mountain, Katie Daly. Come on down the mountain, Katie Dew. Now can you hear us calling Katie Daly? We wanna drink that good old Mountain Dew. We wanna drink your good old Mountain Dew.
All right, John. Finally woke that drummer up. He's having to sleep back there.
George Jones song. You're still on the lane. If.
I'll do a little bit of kick on you.
Yeah.
We'll get you running into this one. Ready?
Yeah. Foxtrot.
The jukebox is playing the honky-tonk song. One more I keep saying, and then I'll go home. What good would it do me? I know what I'll find. An empty bottle of broken hearts, and you're still on my mind. The people are laughing and having their fun, while I sit here crying over what you have done. My pockets are empty, my last drink of wine, an
of broken hearts, and you're still on my mind. Alone and forsaken, so blue I could die. I just sit here drinking till the bottle runs dry. To try and forget you, I turn to the wine. An empty bottle of broken hearts, and you're still on my mind. An empty bottle of broken hearts, and you're still on my mind. Hey,
That must be a cowboy.
out of a different color. Yeah. What do you got, bud?
That must be a cowboy. We're in G. Ready? Campfire glistening from a tin cup in my hand. Sure warms the body and the playing my guitar, a friend I understand. Smooth out the wrinkles in my soul.
Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City. What state's that in? Nevada. Nevada. This is another blue-eyed song. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. In the twilight glow I see you. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew
lonely memories remain. Through the age, I'll remember eyes dry in the rain. Twilight glow, I see you. Blue eyes crying in the rain. When we kissed goodbye and parted, I knew we'd never meet again. Now my hair has turned to silver. All my life I lived in vain. I can see the star in heaven. Blue eyes cry in the rain. I said blue eyes cry in the rain. Cowboy Chuck, Boulder City.
Line and horse out song.
He's here.
I got one worse than that coming up. Here we go. I'm going to cry my heart out over it. Deep Fidelity. Here we go. Go, Jim. I'll listen to you.
Like this.
Off somewhere the music soft and low, and another holds the one that I love so. I was blind, I could not and in the world like a and watch it out. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, now they smile, someone new. Ever since you went away, I died a little lonely, 'cause I'm crying over you. Of some day, each night I climbed up to my room. It seems I hear you whisper in the blue. I missed your pictures on the wall and your footsteps in while I'm crying my heart out. Now Jimbo. I know you're married. You're D. Delta. DNA, yeah. And I'm a 6-inch grader 40 pipe welder from Industrial Taste.
Did you say certified or circumcised?
Yeah, absolutely. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. The day I met you, my heart spoke to me. It said to love you through eternity. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. I never would have let you leave now if I had only known what I know now. Not knowing that you were another bride, I vowed I'd always hold my side. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. The day I met you, my heart spoke to me. It said to love you through eternity. You broke the heart that was died for you. I give this world belongs to you. The game is over now and we both lost. A broken heart will have to pay the cost. You know I love you and I always will love you still. All right. More like
Mel Tillis song. Heart Over Mind.
Are you ready? I'm ready. I'll be right behind you about a half a minute. Right behind you. I gotta see his hands on this one. He doesn't have.
I love you so much that I can't leave you, even though my mind tells me I should. Then you make me think you really want me, and all my thoughts have do no good. You've got me hard over mine, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You keep hurting me, I know, but I just can't let you go, 'cause my heart won't let my love for you change. Friends tell me they see you're out with others, and in my heart I try not to forget. But you come home and tell me you still love me, and I still have some hope there for us yet. You've got me hard over mine, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You keep hurting me, I know, my heart won't let my love for me change. Oh, my heart won't let my love for me change.
Yeah.
I don't sing or play an instrument.
Put a selfie in there. Hold the camera.
I can just act like I'm playing. Who would know?
It's coming out on Channel 2, right?
Yeah, Cox Channel 2. 5 a.m., 5 p.m.
Oh, p.m. I'll do p.m.
And a.m. You don't get up early?
No. I don't even have a 5 a.m. on my clock.
Okay. Well, that's called retired.
Yeah, it is.
How about say, hey, good looking? Oh, yeah. Yeah. See, Charlie. Hey, good looking. All right. See? Yeah. Talking about you. Hey, good looking. How about doing something with me? Hey, sweet baby. Don't you think, baby, we can find a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod for and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over here where the soda pop and the dancing free. If you wanna have some fun, come along with me. Hey, hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something with me? I'm free and ready, so we go steady. How's about saving all your time for me? No more looking, I know that cooking. How's about keeping steady company? I'm gonna throw my date book over the bed, buy me one for my bed. I'll keep it till it's covered with it, 'cause I'm writing your name down here. Hey, 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 good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something? How's about cooking something? How's about cooking something up with me? Yeah, all right.
Be angry with me.
All right. Good.
My leader taught me this song here.
Boy.
You're going to have to help me.
You don't need to stand up for that, Jim. You
Cowboy Chuck from Boulder City. Don't be angry with me, darling. Don't be angry with me, darling, if I fail to understand your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I don't buy gifts like any foolish man, and my head stays kind of foggy 'cause you're mine. Well, I recall for the first time I flirted with you, dear. I jokingly said, come and be my bride. Now the time has turned the pages, it's the sweetest joke on earth that I have you here forever by my side. any foolish man. And my head stays kind of foggy 'cause you're mine. Don't be angry with me, darling. I fail to understand your little whims and wishes all the time. Just remember that I don't buy gifts like any foolish man. And my head stays kind of foggy 'cause you're mine. And my head stays kind of foggy 'cause you're mine.
Hey!
Cowboy Chuck.
Here we go. Ray Prize number, Heartaches ballad number. Do it in G. Heartaches number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt it. And heartache number two was coming back again. You came back, but never in the store. Now I've got heartaches by the number, trouble by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. And the day that I stop loving, that's the day my world will end. Right there. There he lays. Oh, Waylon, Texas song, Out Among the Stars. Midnight at a liquor store in Texas. Closing time, another day is done. When a boy walks in the door and pours a pistol, he can't find a job. He's found a gun. He pulls it off and goes straight from confrontation. Then he lets the old man run out in the street. Even though he knows he'll come and done late. And already he can feel the great relief.
living room in town. In his own apartment thrown in anger, and his father cried would never live this down. Oh, how many travelers get weary, bearing both their burdens and their stars. Don't you think that love is part all and fly like eagles out above the stars, and fly like eagles out above the stars.
Great first song.
How you like that sweet tune he has on his head? Huh?
Are you ready, Tim? See? Saw it.
See for Carl.
Yeah. You know that you're doing lots of things that are right. You're out with a different party almost every night, and you're making me look like a crazy fool. So why do I have these doubts about leaving you? Because my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. But how can I leave you when I love you so? Which way should I turn? I'd sure like to know. My heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. I'd be so much better off to drive you from my mind and make you a memory that I'd love to leave behind. I know that these heartaches are what you put me through. So why do I have these doubts about leaving you? Because my heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. And how can I leave you when I love you so? Which way should I turn? I'd sure like to know. My heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go. My heart tells me stay, but my pride tells me go.
Yeah, way to go.
All aboard. Bad for a guy. How about silver-haired daddy of mine?
Oh, that's
there you
cool.
go. Neat.
Get some of that Mexican stuff going here.
You all ready there, Jim?
In a vine-covered shack in the mountains, early fighting the battle of time, is a dear woman weathered by sorrow, in that silver-haired daddy of mine. If I could call on the heartache, dear old daddy If I could erase those lines from your face and bring back those to your head, if God would grant me the power just to turn back the time, I'd give all I own if I could to that silver daddy of mine. I'd give all I own if I could to that silver daddy of mine.
Yeah. All right.
We go? Go. Haggard song.
All right.
Mama's Hungry Eyes.
D.
Now,
Ready.
A canvas of a cabin in a crowded labor town. Stand out in your memory while you're gone. 'Cause my daddy raised a family there with two hard-working hands and tried to feed my mom hungry eyes. He dreamed of something better as my mama's faith was strong, and as kids were just too young to realize that another class of people was somewhere just below. No more reason for my one hungry eye. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, and it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mama hungry eyes. I remember Daddy praying for a better way of life, but I don't recall a change on any side. Just a little loss of courage as their age began to show. From the sadness of my mom hungry eyes. Mama never had the luxury she wanted, and it wasn't 'cause my daddy didn't try. She only wanted things she really needed. One more reason for my mom hungry eyes. And he called my mom hungry eyes.
okay.
I didn't want to get it too loud.
Okay, Yellow Rose in Texas.
What team you got there, boy?
In Chief of George. Good golly, Miss Molly. There's a yellow rose in Texas. When there to see, nobody else could love her, not half as much as me. She cried so when I left her, it nearly broke my heart. And if I ever find her, we never more will part.
back again and never let her go. She's the sweetest little flower this cowboy ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. You can talk about good made sing of Rosalie, but yeah, the rose next to the beach smells of Tennessee. Oh, now I'm going to find her. My heart is full of woe. We'll sing this song together. We sang so long ago. We'll play the banjo game and sing the song of yore. And yeah, the rose of Texas will be my forevermore. Don't do it, Jack. Sweetest little flower this cowboy ever knew. Her eyes are bright as diamonds, they sparkle like the dew. When we talk about the winsome maid, sing of Rosalie. Yeah, the rose in next is big, smells of Tennessee.
Okay, this is Cabin of Death. Now, in G. Yeah, G, I'm sorry. Now, Mom and Dad, they died up in our cabin. Little sisters and they died too. We'll bury her out behind the cabin. We'll see the spot beside her for me and you. Oh, everybody's dying in our cabin. We all thought that it was just a fluke. Turns out it was something really different. Now it's even killing me and you. Well, first we called upon the family doctor to see if he could save little Sister Sue. He said he'd never seen anything quite like it. Look out back, he's buried out there too. Oh, everybody's dying in our cabin. We all thought that it was just a fluke. Turns out it was something really different. And now it's even killing me and you. If you should ever go out to our cabin, up along the pine trees in the hills, you'll find a rusty shovel by the graveyard. Dig a hole if you start feeling ill. Oh, everybody's dying in our cabin. It was something really different, and now it's even killing me and you.
I guess party's over.
That's what I Brian began.
How about Fraulein? That's a pretty good one. In A. Let's see, let's wait for EW.
Oh, I'm always ready.
All right. Chuck, you ready over there?
Yeah, we always ready.
Fraulein in A.
Okay. Wait, we can catch up.
Far across the deep blue water lives a German daughter by the bank of the old river Rhine, where I loved her and her, but I can't forget her. I miss my dream.
yourself down there, girl. Please.
And they kiss me, wrapped in paper, means more to you than any of mine. And they kiss me, wrapped in paper, you'd rather have them. Castle out of dreams, dear. I thought that you were building one too. Now my castle all have fallen, and I'm left alone.
If I can find it. I got an A on my guitar, didn't I? In a bar in Toledo, across from the depot, on a bar stool, she took off her ring. I thought I'd get closer, I walked on over, sat down and asked her name. When the drink finally hit her, she says I'm no quitter, I finally quit living on dreams. I'm hungry for laughter, and whatever's after, I'm after whatever the other night. I closely watched him, I thought how he looked out of place. He walked to the woman who sat there beside me. He had a strange look on his face. He was big as a mountain, his big hands were cows. For a minute I thought I was dead. He started shaking, his big heart was breaking. He turned to the woman and said, "You picked a fine time to leave me, Lucille. 4 hungry children across in the field. I've had some bad times, I lived through some sad times, and this time you're hurting fine time. He finally left. I ordered more whiskey. She said, let's go have a ball. From the lights of that bar room to a rented hotel room, we walked without talking at all. She was a beauty, but when she came to, must have thought I lost my mind. I couldn't hold her for the words that he told, kept running back to time after time to leave me, Lucy. 400 children and a cross in the field. I've had some bad times, lived through some sad times. This time I heard no heal. You picked the fine time to leave me. You picked the fine time to leave me. Thank you much.
It was indeed, wasn't it?
Cross the bridles of Waco. On the old Chisholm Trail it was midnight. Carmela was strung on his mind because of the life he had chosen. Carmela had left him behind. Too long he had been a bandit. Carmela had left him alone. But today someone brought him a message. He'd been seen in old San Andreas. Across the bridle side of Waco. Ride hard and I'll make it by dawn. Across the bridle side of Waco. I'm safe when I reach San Andreas. That boy Dave.
Play a song called Leftover Biscuits.
Oh, yeah.
It's key G.
There's none of them around my house.
Okay. leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in an old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she's done left over me. I asked my wife if I could go out with the boys, just a little party over at Jimmy Roy. She said, yes, honey, you know I don't care. But what I didn't tell her, it was a 3-day affair. Leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in an old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she's done left over me. Well, then we went to a party over at my neighbor's home. Me and my neighbor's wife were in the kitchen all alone. She was making biscuits and I was making time. Hot in the act by that little wife of mine. Oh, leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in an old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she's done left over me. Oh, leftover biscuits, leftover ham, leftover gravy in an old frying pan, leftover coffee, leftover tea. Now I'm all alone 'cause she's done left over me.
Is that practice?
I got it. I don't have time waiting for him.
I got you. It's over.
Cigarettes, drink Wheatley spirit beer. Candle ranch and dog food keeps your wife's complexion clear. Cheap chocolate covered mothballs keeps you satisfied. Brush your teeth with Lifebuoy soap and wash your side.
Now and then?
How about now and then? Old Hank Snow. In G. You ready? You ready? Go ahead. Pardon me if I send a little wind to say goodbye. Be angry with me, darling, should I cry? Since you're gone, I lose
God.
Johnny Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah. Like that one.
And G.
Like that one. G's for a good government mother.
Should I start without you?
Yeah. You start right now if you like.
Would you look at what came down the road today? Wanting me to be one more mistake you made. A bridge to burn to get to someone new. Hey, pass me by. You're only you sure look like the child mine too. Don't stop if this ain't where you want to be. Now I don't know what you think you'll run into. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Get it on. I know it's gonna be your stepping stone among the other hearts that you walked on. Lord, help me if I fall in love with you. Hey, pass me by if you're only passing through. Pass me by if you're only passing through.
Yeah.
Another one. All right. Gonna lay down my own.
I don't sing.
Gonna lay down, man. So,
Down by the riverside.
yeah, right down by the riverside.
What key you at?
G.
G. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Gonna lay down my burden. Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside.
I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. No, no. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more. Gonna lay down my sword and shield down by the riverside. Down by the riverside, down by the riverside, gonna lay down sword and shield, down by the riverside, and study war no more. I ain't gonna study war no more, ain't gonna study war no more, I ain't gonna study war no more, oh no, no, I ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more. Ain't gonna study war no more.
got chest.
We're going to do the John B together.
All right, John B's coming up.
Start it out there. Go ahead. Oh. We went on this new John B.
Oh, yes.
My grandfather and me. Down Nassau town, we did roll.
Oh, we did roll.
Stayed awake all night.
Stayed awake all night.
Got into a fight.
Stayed into a Friday.
Oh, I feel so break up. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
Oh, that first mate, he got drunk. Broken to the captain's trunk. Sure, had to come and take him away. Sheriff John Stone.
Oh, Sheriff John Stone.
Please leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I feel so break up. I just want to go home. Later. Oh, hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mate's so sad. Call for the captain's shore. Let me go home. Let me go home.
Let me go home.
Please let me go home.
Let me go home.
Oh, I feel so break up. I want to go home one more time. So, hoist up the John B. sail. See how the mate's so sad. Call for the captain's shore. Let me go home. Go home. Please let me go home. Oh, I feel so break up. I want to go home. Oh, I feel so break up. I want to go home.
Yeah.
Holy
moly, let's do a hot one. I know you're married in D. Delta.
DNA.
Yeah, probably a two-quarter. But first off, I want to tell everybody we got Dee and what's your name, Smitty and Tim. They're all cowboys, real live cowboys, real live breeding ones. Yeah. They ride the horses. I don't know. I got interrupted. I don't know why they ride the horses. Those cars are a lot smoother. I know you're married in Delta.
It's the thrill.
It's the thrill. Oh, it's the thrill.
And we keep doctors in business.
Yeah. All right, I know you're married. You know I love you and I always will. I know you're married, but I love you still. The day I met you, my heart spoke to me. It said to love you through eternity. You know I love you and I always
going to try the long black veil.
Okay. What key are you doing it in, Roger?
G.
G.
G. Okay?
Same for me.
10 years ago, on a cold... Wait a minute.
Go ahead, we'll catch you.
10 years ago, on a cold, dark night, someone was killed in the town hall light. There were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the stranger who ran looked a lot like me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, although it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Oh, nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. The scaffold was high and eternity near. She stood in the crowd and shed not a tear. But sometimes at night, when the cold wind moans in a long black veil, she cries over my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Oh, nobody knows, nobody sees, nobody knows but me. Come on. Hey. What are you going to do?
How about we're going to do the request for Maggie here. When you and I were young, we used to always call it Maggie anyway.
Yeah.
I wander to the hills, Maggie, what's the scenery below? The creek and the cracking Maggie has just too long to go. The green road is gone from the
I love you so much that I can't leave you, even though my mind tells me I should. And you make me think you really want me, and all my thoughts I believe in do no good. You've got me hard over mine, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You'll keep hurting me, I know, but I just can't let you go, 'cause my heart won't let my love for me change. You're out with others, and in my heart I try not to forget. But you come home and tell me you still love me, and I still hope there's some chance for us yet. You've got me hard over mine, worried all the time, knowing you will always be the same. You keep hurting me, I know, but I just can't let you go, 'cause my heart won't let my love for you change. 'Cause my heart won't let my love for you change.
Yeah. All right.
D chord. Sometimes I feel the weight of the past break in my mind. I know it's gone for good. It makes me want to cry. Is this all we get to keep as the years go strolling by? Just a memory of all the days gone by. Oh, you're always in my heart, and you're often on my mind. Your love will never die, as long as I'm alive. Oh, it seems so sad to me that we never said goodbye. I guess it never hurts to hurt sometimes. You try to hold on to the moment, but time won't let you stay. For every step you take, you lose something along the way. Is this all we get to keep as the years go strolling by? Just a memory of all the days gone by. Oh, you're always in my heart, and you're often on my mind. Your love will never die, as long as I'm alive. Oh, it seems so sad to me that we never said goodbye. I guess it never hurts to hurt sometimes. Oh, I guess it never hurts to hurt sometimes.
Yeah. That's a good.
Thank you.
Okay, D for Delta. Picture in a frame.
Go on.
I got ordered to do this. I finally found the words to say. How long did I intend to stay? I know you've wondered now and then how close our love is to the end. I think it's only fair to let you know that one of these days I'll have to go. But I'll be proud to wear your ring till I'm just a picture in a frame. Storm clouds may gather and the heavy rain may come, but when the storms are over, we'll still share the city golden sun. And I'll still love you just the same, till I'm just a picture in a frame. I hope this small bouquet of words are the sweetest ones you'll ever heard. 'Cause I can't think of anyone I'd rather hold till life is done. This love of mine for you will never grow and grow. And I just thought that you would like to know my love will be a burning flame till I'm just a picture in a frame. Yes, I'll still love you just the same, till I'm just a picture in a frame. Woo! I had fun getting old, but dang, I forgot to stay limber.
I'm Alan Duke with Boulder City Friends of the Arts, welcoming you to yet another free concert sponsored by Eldorado Energy, the City of Boulder City, and the helpers are Patty up there. Say hi to Patty. And Roger. Say happy birthday to Roger. And, of course, the Boulder City Library and the Boulder City Friends of the Arts, the sponsors and the members. And remember that every dollar that you stuff into those pink cans goes to help provide the next free concert that you're going to have in Boulder City. One reminder, of course, when necessary, the bathrooms in the library are open and will be open throughout the entire concert. And there'll be a break about halfway through, probably about 8 o'clock. Welcome. And tonight we're going to start with Angelo D'Agostini, who's going to be the opening act for the Tony Bjork.